Welcome back to Final Fantasy Type-0. I'm not sure how much more the game has left for me, but this very well could be the last episode. Barring that we don't have too many difficulties here at the end. So who knows, really? Could be the last episode, could be another 5 more, 10 more, who really knows?
Very clumsy. You died again. Inept. Worthless. Let those be your names. Oh, I forgot to tell you your result. You failed. You're unfit for Agito. It seems the life I bestowed upon you was for naught. Dead in life. And alive in death. Still, you have failed to become Agito. Those born from the blood of Etro. Seen and unseen. Both worlds beckon you. What? This is not my will.
Any minute now. I could do some dodge rolls there. Now that should speed things up, but no, I would feel like that would be kind of anticlimactic.
Like a rusted gun, with a broken trigger that can no longer fire. Like a stagnant pool in a river, muddy and black. Like an insect whose legs have been severed, that can no longer move forward. You are all completely useless, from head to toe. From the day you were first born, your existence has been devoid of value. Those with no value have no rights in this world. But as your judge, I shall hand down your punishment.
dragon has come to help. Yep, that is a Final Fantasy final boss if I've ever seen one.
Return the life I gave you.
Well,
With slow, prolonged suffering. There.
there's only been so much I can do here. Oh my god.
Submit to my will. You are merely mortal.
Shoot! I mean, this has to be a scripted loss here. 'Cause there's nothing I can really do.
Go ahead. Resist for what it's worth.
I can't even do level 4 shots with Trey.
This life to end.
Not that it would have mattered anyway, because Trey is trash. You're trash, Trey. Easily the worst character to play as in the game.
Time for your meaningless life to end.
Forget.
When 9 and 9 meet 9, the depths of reason shall stir. When the seal of creation is broken, a voice like thunder shall sound, and thou shalt know. Die already!
That made me chuckle. He's doing all this monologuing, and then he's just like, he's getting tired that we're still alive. He's like, die already! Fuck, damn it!
How futile. Abhorred by me. No, the entire world. Your meaningless life reaches its end. What pathetic beings you are.
I'm sorry. I couldn't avenge you.
A future only humans can attain.
That is the future you hold.
After the trials of countless worlds.
You all made it.
To a better future.
Yeah.
Machina. Rem, lend me your strength. I'll get you.
Machina and Rem have transferred their powers to the rest of Class Zero for the battle. Which one member falls, call another from your reserve party.
Why do you still stand before me?
Why are you level 99? I don't like you being level 99.
I pity you. Less than scum. Less than scum. Bow down. Time for your meaningless life to end. How futile. Time for your meaningless life to end. I sentence you back to dust.
Come on.
Die already. Die already. I pity Bow down. There. Die already.
It's like the game. It's like it's impossible for me to hit him. Hit him when the yellow ring is showing.
How futile.
I mean, like, come on, really? Fuck you, game.
Pity.
I mean, I can't. It's like impossible for me to hit him. I don't know what the game wants me to do exactly. I mean, the game just won't let me hit him. I mean, fuck you, game. Oh.
You're all talk. There. Less than scum. How futile. Less than scum. Die already.
Oh my god, I somehow was able to do it right there.
Die already.
Where do you throwing your cords at? Hey, can't reach, I guess.
Less than scum. No grace.
Oh, fuck. Can I even do this shit with people with close range attacks? Like, how am I supposed to reach them with people with close range attacks? I guess I just can.
He's dead. Those without worth must perish.
I'm trying to like dodge roll into him when he's doing that, and then come on. Fuck. I mean, the window for hitting him like that is just so small.
Less life to it.
Yeah, it's just scripted for my characters to die right there.
I'm gonna crush you!
I mean, really, it seems like a battle I can't lose. Just a scripted kind of battle.
You're all talk.
Ah, fuck. That dodge roll did like nothing right there.
Bow down.
9, you
Your only option is death.
Okay.
You're all talk. I pity you. It's too late to change anything. Victory time for yours. Less life to end. This path is beyond your comprehension. It's over. Your only option is death. It's over. This path is beyond your comprehension. The power that leads to Agito.
I don't know.
It's time to
Power that leads to Agito.
Yeah.
Your only option.
Ah, Trey, when I need you the most, you came through.
Time for your meaningless life to end.
have, I'm kind of disappointed that it's not a real fight here at the end, and it's just more of a spectacle. Like using each of the characters one by one, like giving them all their shining moment, I guess is kind of cool. Man, I couldn't hit that yellow ring at all with the first couple of characters, but now I can't stop but hitting it.
This is your judgment.
You're mine. I don't miss.
To your doom.
You're mine. I don't miss.
I said, this is your judgment. Hurry to your doom.
I mean, it's like I can't even hit these things, they just randomly break at some point.
I said, this is your judgment. Hurry to your doom. I said, this.
I mean, I don't know which one for me, game. I really don't. I don't know what this game wants from me. Oh my god, there it goes. Okay.
Time to say nighty night.
Hey, oh my god.
This can't be.
Oh my god.
Let's put an end to this.
Like, I guess I'm just supposed to harvest the Pantoma out of those things, but not attack them, but I swear the game just wasn't giving me the option to harvest any Pantoma.
I told you this is the end.
Yellow circle? Where art thou? It's just not popping up. It's just non-existent now, all of a sudden. I somehow did it. And Deuce is dead. And bring on the next character, which is Jack. Jack attack.
End this now.
Harvest Phantoma. And Jack is dead. Last character.
I'm gonna tear you apart.
This is your judgment. We will not be last. So futile. Agito is beyond your reach. Once more. Vanish in its spiral.
Everyone's dead except for Sice. Sice is the only one who survives this. What if that was the case?
This, it's all over, right? Yeah, let's go home. Just like always.
Wait up just a little. My body's not listening to me.
You can hear my voice, can't you? Please tell me all about yourselves. Tell me about my children. I understand. Then you two shall go forth. The world will change to one where death cannot be forgotten. So please, I ask that you remember my children.
Let's see. Where was it?
But a lecture? Why me?
Please. It has to be someone from Class 0.
There must be someone better for this, no?
We just need someone who can hit all the important points.
Please.
Please?
I'm begging
I
you.
don't know.
Hey! Out of my way!
9, what are you doing?
What are you laughing at?
Damn. I think you just killed that Moogle.
Yes, quite a surprise, no?
So, tell us what happened after that.
Well, 3 days later,
Yeah?
it came back as if it had never been gone.
Yeah! That's very... Huh? What's wrong?
One must be well versed in logic and reason.
Somebody stop him,
It is
please.
vital that, excuse me, our conversation is not over. Essentially, through diligent study and application of body and spirit. Now, let's begin.
The commander's here.
Oh, we'll have to continue this later.
Forget about it. Ace. 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 Are you awake?
Yeah. That's right. The war is over.
I wonder if we're going to die.
Oh, I'm afraid of dying.
Oh boy. This really hurts.
It is quite painful. What's with you? I thought you were ready to die.
But
I'm not ready.
I'm scared.
Yeah.
I can't stand it.
thank you.
It really hurts.
I don't want to die. This is the end?
Why does it have to be so?
Walk on, wandering souls, for your rest we pray. Let our humble song clear your hearts of dismay. Rekindle the flame in your souls and set you free. So walk on and become the light that guides the way.
You never go past that part, do you?
That's the only part Ace knows.
I'm not crying anymore.
Yeah.
Hey, the war is over now, right?
That's right.
Well then, let's think about what comes next.
Next? We don't have a next.
But we're free to think about it. Sink.
Yeah. Yeah. Good point. Then let's think of a future. A big, happy future.
What should we do first? Any suggestions?
I want to invite Mother on a trip to Concordia and Milites.
Don't you think you've been to both of those places enough times on our campaigns?
We're not going there to fight. We're going there just for fun.
Yeah, I like it. For once, we'll finally be able to take it easy. And so will Mother.
Then we're just gonna have to draw up a proper itinerary.
That's our class leader, always micromanaging.
Since when am I the class leader?
Okay, so what do we do when we get back from our trip?
Let's see. How about we study something else besides fighting?
What? Huh? More studying and tests?
Enough already, yo! But this time, it won't be about learning to use weapons or magic.
So, what do we study? Is there anything that's not fighting?
Well, we could read fables about the founders of Orients. Or study all about how flowers bud and bloom. All we've ever known is war. We have so much left to learn.
Huh?
Does that even count as studying? Although, it does sound interesting.
Good, and then what do we do when we're done studying? What do we do way in the future?
Way in the future? Like how long?
How about like 10 years later?
Huh?
10 years, you say? I can't even imagine.
I'm sure that no matter what we do, it will be great as long as we're together.
Yeah, life would definitely be fun. I just know it.
Yes, I would agree with that.
But you never know what will happen in the future, right? So I think we should just stay in the moment. You know what I mean?
Oh. Is that why I heard you whisper that you never want to grow up?
Wait, what the hell?
I'm so glad. I'm not alone. Not at all.
Wow, I better start talking before the song makes me get copyrighted or whatever. Damn, I don't know how to feel about this ending. Let me just talk about the game itself though. At the end of the day, after taking into account everything, you know what? I like this game. It was fun. The story, you know, I thought the story was going to be a story that really wouldn't amount to much. But the deeper you got into the story, the more interesting it became. And it just seems like more often than not, every Final Fantasy game you play, doesn't matter which it is, they all do that. They all get interesting and kind of big. Man, you know, at the end of the day, I really did enjoy this game. But this game did have this game did have stuff holding it back, and I still think this game could have been more fleshed out. And I think it's a shame. I think this game could have been like I think this game was good. I really do. I think this game was a good game, but it could have been so much better. And I have to say this game is a waste of potential because of that. There's 3 games now I would say are a waste of potential because I can see the potential they have. The potential and the raw potential. This game, Final Fantasy 13, and Final Fantasy 8. Whether it's things holding them back, or more so in this game's case, yeah, this game has things holding it back, but it has some stuff that's not fleshed out enough. I think the biggest thing is the gameplay. Like, the gameplay is just kind of basic and bare bones, right? And if there was more to it, it could have been a lot better. Because the gameplay was fun. It was fun playing as each character. They all had their different styles of fighting a little bit. And like I still enjoyed the gameplay actually. It just amounted to just doing basic attacks. Like I didn't really use magic hardly. I didn't really use their special abilities really, because it really didn't seem like you needed to, or it just seemed like it was best to just do your physical attacks and that's it. And you know, that's a shame. Damn. Like I've alluded to this before, but I wonder if there is going to be like New Game Plus where you can get more stuff. Damn.
Wake up! Say, wake up! Please wake up!
Yeah, I really like these characters too. I think like the characters are another thing I wish was fleshed out more. But all the characters have their personalities and stuff. And maybe they were kind of like one note. You really don't know their backstories. Maybe they really don't have a backstory. Their backstory is they were all... They were all just kind of like raised by the Doctor, and they're all siblings because of that. I guess I just wish the characters just had more of character moments. I mean, they had some, but at the end of the day, I wish the characters could have been fleshed out even more.
A new time has come. To the weak and foolish, to those who endured, to those who made mistakes, to those who fought, a new day has dawned.
History left them behind. But we know them.
We are right here.
Yeah. You know, there's still some like questions I have kind of concerning Professor, the professor lady, Professor, Rashia, whatever her name is. Like, what happened to all like the higher ups? All of the, I guess, military leaders of Rubrum. And again, what exactly did happen to the other lessees we saw? I'm still not sure how like the apocalypse started anyway. So I mean, there's some questions about like some things about the plot. I think I can safely say I like this game more than any game in the 13 trilogy. Which isn't exactly a big accomplishment. I think I just simply like the gameplay more. 13 story. The first Final Fantasy 13. Final Fantasy 13-1, rather. Like, I would still say that story's better than this story. I would put this story on par with 13-2s and Lightning Returns. I just think for me the gameplay was just better in this game, and there was nothing really. There wasn't anything really big, frustrating. There wasn't anything overly frustrating about it. That's what I'm trying to say. There were some frustrations. There's some things I wish they could have touched up on, made better. And I can give a couple of examples. Like, I wish you could switch who you had in the party anytime. Like, pull out reserve members anytime you wanted to. I wish you could flee from battles, like the encounter battles you would get into. You know, in the middle of a mission, if a party member got KO'd and you can't bring them back, that's fine. That just adds kind of a layer of difficulty. You know, I'm glad this game has difficulty options, 3 difficulty options. I'm glad I was able to switch and get back on the lowest difficulty in the game when my characters were just being under leveled. Yeah, this is the best game in the Fabola Nova Crystalius saga, I would say, in my opinion. Just the overall best game. You know, I'm pleasantly surprised about this game. I was going into it thinking this would be a bottom Final Fantasy game, and maybe at the end of the day, it's a mid Final Fantasy game. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going to end up putting this in the end. After the war ended, the light gradually faded from the 4 crystals now bereft of their beacons of hope. The civilians of Orient descended into the age of darkness and destruction, yet in the midst of this chaos a young man entreated the denizens of Orient to seek hope in the blessings of nature around them, to rebuild this broken world with their own hands, to breath life anew onto the land. The people turned to him as their new beacon of hope, the leader of their new Orients. Machina? That man's name was Machina. Kuniguri. I can't. Machina might be my least favorite character, and at the age of 67, with a smile on his face, and his loving wife and his son, he took one last look at the world he saved. And I'll just be honest here, I'd rather Machina and Rim had died than everybody else in Class 0. Like, is Machina much better than Hope? I mean, I guess Machina didn't want to necessarily kill anybody. I don't know. I will say, I feel like Machina was just being unfair to Class 0 when he found out his brother got killed in a mission fighting alongside them. Like, you can't place all the blame on Class 0, especially when you don't know the details and all that, and him just acting moody about all that. Like, I don't hate Machina. Like, whatever. I can understand. Like, obviously you can understand why somebody would be a wreck if someone they cared about died. But, you know, the thing in this game is that he doesn't even remember his brother because the crystal makes you forget people that die. So... I think it is a shame that the entirety of Class 0, like the originals, all died in the end. But, you know, it is what it is. I guess I was just hoping that they would all have a happy ending. But I don't dislike endings that are not necessarily the happiest. A new difficulty level, like, the difficulty levels in this game it already had wasn't challenging enough. I discovered a new hidden historical record. You have unlocked the hidden historical record, Chapter of Truth. Well, I guess I can check that out. Story complete. Oh, fuck. Damn. I guess I'll just have to... Well, I guess this is a new game plus.
The path was not chosen.
They chose their path,
Yes. Not knowing the fear of death.
having never learned the fear of confronting it.
I guess I was mocking that rim. Talking in the beginning. Yep, ace, queen, and
Class 0, respond.
9 here.
Class 0 here.
Good. The comm arrived safely.
Yeah, new game plus. I wonder if the enemies
Warrior who lost his name.
are they gonna be back at city levels? Level 9. I feel like they were probably probably level 1 like me at the beginning of the game, but now they're level 9. I don't know. That's neither here nor there, I guess.
May the crystal guide you.
And there's just still so much around here. I wonder, you know, this stuff might be stuff you get by just exploring the world and finding stuff in other places. I don't know. But even here, like, look, there's stuff blocked off. So that's just weird to me. I really don't need to check out all that. Just give me 1 second here. Sorry about that. You know what's funny is that I started playing this game, I remember. I started playing November 1st, and here it is November 30th, and I'm finishing it up. So it took me the whole month of November to get through it. There's a lot of days I couldn't play this game during this month, though. Is this the new one? Ace?
We have arrived.
I'm not sure what that was about. Yeah, this is probably going to be copyrighted stuff right here. That was the new, was that the new cutscene or whatever the game was trying to show me? Tell me I had now. Ace lives, I guess. You know, whatever that was behind him, like healing him and kind of bringing him back, was reminiscent of the Phoenix. I would skip this, but I would skip the rest of this. But it might show me something at the end of it too. If I skip it, it might not show it to me. I don't know. I think these are different credits than last time, so I might as well let these run through. But yeah, but just to further elaborate, you know, I feel like this game was a waste of potential. You know, this game, you know, I said earlier that this game, Final Fantasy VIII, Final Fantasy 13, are all wastes of potential. And I think that's true, especially with 13, but I feel like saying this game and Final Fantasy VIII are a waste of potential. I feel like there's something else I can say instead of saying that. I feel like saying they're a waste of potential isn't exactly right, because I like this game and I really like Final Fantasy VIII. Even though I will say that Final Fantasy VIII is probably, out of all the Final Fantasy games, the game I like the most that I probably should. Yeah, I guess I would say Final Fantasy VIII in this game, they fall short more than they should. Final Fantasy VIII, this game falls short. I think that's a better phrase to use for those two games. Final Fantasy 13, I'll just straight up as a waste of potential because it has the story is good. I feel like everything in that game has potential to have that game be a good game, but it's just so much that brings it down. Like they could, if they re-released 13 and they just like tweaked it, that could be a really great game. That could be a really great game. Honestly, like they don't have to like invent the wheel with 13. They just need to make tweaks. I'm not gonna say like little tweaks, a tweak here, a tweak there, but they just need to make some serious tweaks, and the game could be a great game. It really could be, I think. Linearity and all, like the linearity of the game, you can't really tweak that, right? But I don't even care that it's as linear as it is. Like it's a little complaint of mine because it is, especially the first half of the game, is just so lazily linear. But yeah, 8 and 8's kind of similar to 13, where like everything in that game, it has the potential to be such a good game, but it has things holding it back. To where 8, I wish was a game where you could go in and you could just make tweaks to it, and it could be so much better of a game because of it. This game's the same thing. Like there's tweaks to be made, but there's also stuff that needs to be more fleshed out, and that takes more than tweaking, right? Okay. Chapter of Truth. That might be something new too, then. Yeah, okay, this is...
Beyond the horizon of 600 million.
I will not allow you to go further. People are not puppets of the gods!
Okay, that was interesting, but I'm not really
The multitude of
sure
souls
exactly what this is
they
trying to
have
say.
collected. All the memories that they have shared. They will lead us to a world with no end, no limits. Yes, rest assured, your voices have been heard. Azure, its eyes ever watchful, black, lost in desolation. Vermilion, the chosen lifeblood, and white, granted all in tender compassion. I will deliver you all, so please, hear my wish.
Mother!
Isn't this a surprise? How long has it been since we've met face to face?
Actually, I'm not so certain. We haven't met the past 3 or 4 times.
Really?
Are you returning the world back into its spiral again?
Yes. This makes it 600,104,972 times.
Mother!
Joker. You're always hanging around Tiz, aren't you?
Take a look at that.
Joker.
Did you know? They took out the judge. And then...
They died while facing the fear of death. It was not only them, but many souls in this world willingly chose the path of death over that of life. I have come to deliver all of that, along with the memories of the crystals.
Your souls had infinite possibilities.
I was in the sea for far too long. Will protect everything if I stay.
The gears that turn it. Hey, I have learned.
I guess.
Class 0.
Not squandering enough game.
We made our choice, but
We're not really sure whether it was the right one, though.
Class 0, taken down. Right here.
As long as we went down gracefully, that's fine.
Hey guys, we made a good run, right?
Ran for our lives, maybe.
Actually, we could have run a bit more.
Yeah, right. Your knees are like jelly at the end.
Hells no! I was totally up for more!
Were we able to forge a path before us?
It's a path they've connected for us.
I think that we did a pretty good job ourselves, too.
I agree. This path was connected through our efforts, and it will remain so, ever after.
Mother.
Mother? Mother.
We are.
Really?
That's right. That's right. That's right.
That's right.
So...
What's this?
Besides.
Yes?
We love you.
We love you.
Is that what you want?
Yes.
Very well, then. I was wondering, before you leave, could you tell me this? What have they done? How did they meet their end?
Well, don't ask us. Right?
Yes. Please ask the 2 who were with them. The ones who were in our place.
Is it Tiz? She said their names are Joker and Tiz, right? Like, Joker is obviously a card, but is Tiz a card as well?
You can hear my voice, can't you? Please tell me all about yourselves. Tell me about my children. I understand. Then you two shall go forth. the world will change to one where death cannot be forgotten. So please, I ask that you remember my children.
I seek from
I wonder what would have happened if I would have said yes.
I got no clue what's going on, yo!
the choice now goes to me.
I hate being weak.
Like a rusted gun. With a broken trigger.
Invasion of the Ursus. Although the Dominions succeeded in overthrowing the Empire and gaining hegemony over all of Orient, its glory proved short-lived. Bleak darkness enveloped the world, and warriors of shadows crept forth across the land, annihilating all the Dominion legions in their way until only Academia remained. With its chain of command shattered and the entire school in disarray, all seemed lost for Academia. However, a group of 12 cadets refused to surrender, joining forces with one of the kingdom's powerful wyverns. The cadet task force stormed Pandemonium off to the southwest, slayed the army of soul-reaving Ursers, and heroically restored peace to Orient. Yeah, when it was showing Sid doing what he did in the chapter of truth, was that kind of like saying that who we were dealing with at the end of the game wasn't really Sid, like he got possessed? Or was that Sid like after we defeated the final boss and then he killed himself? Maybe he was possessed, and then when we defeated him, he like came back to his human form, and maybe he was possessed, but he wasn't possessed when he came back, and then he killed himself because he didn't want to get possessed again. Or I just didn't know what to make of that. No, we can watch it again real quick. Just that part.
Beyond the horizon of 600 million.
I will not allow you to go further.
Who is he exactly talking to?
Are not puppets of the gods.
Then who is this? What let's see is that? Was that who Sid was talking to? Or was he just simply there overlooking? Now, who are these two characters? Who are Joker and
they have collected? All the
and
memories
whatever her name is?
that they have shared. They will lead us to a world with no end, no limits. Yes, rest assured, your voices have been heard. Azure, its eyes ever watchful, black, lost in desolation. Vermilion, the chosen lifeblood, and white, granted all in tender compassion. I will deliver you all. So please, hear my wish.
Mother!
And how is she able to do all that she does? Like, what exactly is she?
Isn't this
She's about to say something that's, I feel like it explains the deja vu by,
we've met face to face?
Actually, I'm not so certain. We haven't met the past 3 or 4 times.
Really?
She's about to say something that makes me
Are you returning
think it's trying
the
to explain
world
like the
back into
deja vu by
spiral
Cater.
again?
Here it is.
Yes. This makes it 600,104,970.
You've sent the world into a spiral that many times?
Mother!
Joker. You're always hanging around Tiz, aren't you?
Take a look at that.
Hmm?
Did you know?
Just so many questions. I'm left with so many questions at the end of this game. And like I do when I finish any game for the first time, I will do some research on this game and watch YouTube videos on it, or at least look for them, and see if I can understand things better, find out some secrets and all that stuff. If I find out anything interesting, I'll come back in. I'll like future shades will edit in another video here explaining anything else that I find interesting, things that clear up some stuff in the story and whatever else. But yeah, that's Final Fantasy Type-0. All in all, I think it was a good solid game. And now I'm moving on to the next game in the marathon. I'm down to just 2 games left I have for the marathon. This is my 22nd game I've completed in this Final Fantasy marathon. 2 more left. The next game is a game I've played before. I haven't played it since it came out, Final Fantasy 15. And I'm very excited to play that game again, actually, and see how what I think of it, returning to it. And then after that, I'll play my PS5 for the first time, play my first ever PS5 game, Final Fantasy 16. So exciting things to come. Also for 15, I'll be playing all the DLC stuff, the DLC episodes, and I've never played them before. Even though half of them I've seen, half of them I have not. So I am intrigued to get to 15. But yes, this was Final Fantasy Type-0. You know, this, out of all the games I've played in the marathon, I think this game might have been the most pleasant, biggest pleasant surprise. Because my understanding of this game was it was not a game people, it's not a game people talk about. It's not a game people like. I don't think the reviews of this game are very good. So I had very low expectations. But you know what? I mean, it's not like it just shattered my expectations, but it was a pleasant surprise. But that's where I'm going to end this. It was a pleasure playing this game. And I can definitely see myself playing it again one day. I say that about a lot of games though, and so many good games to play, so little time to play them. But until the next Let's Play, this is another one in the books. So thank you, Final Fantasy Type-0, for a good time. Peace out. Hey, this is Future Shades, and after doing my research on this game, I did learn that doing a second and maybe even a third playthrough of this game can get you extra cutscenes and such. Looking into it, I haven't really seen how it's worth it. Like, the cutscenes you get really don't seem substantial enough. You can get an alternate ending. I don't think it's the canon ending for this game, but you can get an alternate ending, and a happier ending. But yeah, yeah, at the end of the day, I have to say what I said earlier, like, I think this game is, I would go as far as say I think this game is the game that is the most wasted potential in the whole Final Fantasy series. At least from the games I've played. Right? I haven't played Final Fantasy Tactics, Oogala Boogala, to know, you know, the wasted potential on that game, or, you know, you get my point. But yeah. Because I really do think this game has the raw potential to be great. It just needs to be more fleshed out. Other games that I say kind of are wasted potential, like 8 and 13, like those games have the ingredients in there. I think that's what's more so frustrating about those games, is that those games, like everything present in those games, they have the makings to be great games. It's just other shit that holds them back. And this game has some stuff that holds it back too. Like I have some gripes with it. Like, I wish you could flee from encounters. I wish you could switch your party members anytime. Like, pull out the members in your reserves and put them in and out at any time in a mission. So just some gripes like that. My gripes with 8 and 13 are more extreme. But this game also just has stuff that's not fully fleshed out, that could be more fleshed out. And it makes sense because this is not a main title game where 8 and 13 are. This game is a spin-off, right? But it's still such a shame because I really do believe this game has the potential to be great. I really did. I will say though, the story, you know, the story was interesting. I can't say it was great, but the story is another thing that I wish was more fleshed out because it had the potential to be great. It really did. So, I liked some things about the story for sure. It had some interesting plot points, and you know, the characters are likable in it, like all of Class 0, and maybe not so much Machina for me, but everybody else is likable. I like the characters. I wish they were more fleshed out though, and we got to see more of them, learn more of them. You know, they really can't have backstories, I guess, because they're just Professor Aracia, whatever her name is. They're just all her children. So I guess like she raised them. You know, there's a lot of kind of leftover questions about this game that I really didn't figure out in any research I did for this game. I just watched a few YouTube videos about the game. Like, who was that one l'Cie that was working for the Empire with the mask on? Maybe his name was Nimbus, I think. Like, who was he? What was he about? You know, there's just some lingering questions, and I think this game was kind of planned to have a sequel. Like, that's what that secret ending that I found in the Crystallium that shows Ace. That's what that's kind of like hinting towards. Will we ever see a sequel to this game? I mean, this game originally came out in 2011, so 12 years ago. Probably not. Maybe not. I think Square Enix has just passed this point of the series, this Nova, Crystalla, whatever series that consists of the 13 trilogy in this game and kind of sort of 15, but not really. But yeah, even though the story wasn't fleshed out, it could have been better if it was fleshed out. The story, I didn't like how the story kind of ended up being about time travel and alternate universes. Like, if you know me, you know that's just a route I don't like to go down. And it just makes things convoluted. I mean, there's exceptions where that stuff can be done well. I don't feel like this is a game that did it well. Like, for an example, a game that does it very well, is Undertale. Because at the end of the day, that's what that game is about. You know, time traveling, alternate universes, redoing timelines, stuff like that. But anyway, that stuff just kind of comes down to opinion. Upon my research, I did find out that Professor Rashia, whatever her name is, sorry, this whole Let's Play, I never did get her name, her name down, memorized, but I did find out that basically she's a fal'Cie, and she's a very powerful fal'Cie. Like, she's one of the... She might just be a straight up god, more so than a fal'Cie. Now, I'm not sure if, like, who she is or who she really is was ever mentioned in the 13 trilogy. But she's like one of the gods, like right under Benevelza. I think that's right. And she's kind of in this battle with another one of the gods named Lindsay, and they're kind of like in a battle. They're both trying to open Etro's gate, I guess for their own purposes. And Rashia, she could never get the result she wanted, so she kept putting the timeline into a spiral. And she was going to do it again after her latest attempt failed, and all her children defeated Cid but ended up sacrificing their lives doing so, basically. She was going to do it again, but I guess her children convinced her not to. And so she just gave up. So I guess that's kind of going to hand Lindsay the victory, and most likely he'll be able to open Etro's gate. I don't know. I think that kind of stuff was planned and hoped to be revealed in a sequel for this game, but it just never came to fruition. So it is interesting. I just have mixed feelings about this game. I think the game was fun. I think the gameplay was fun. I think it could have been more fleshed out. I think the story could have been more fleshed out. Like, everything about this game, I think I can say, I wish it was more fleshed out. But it was still fun. The story was still interesting. I still think this game, overall, I think this game, I like this game better than the other games in the 13 trilogy. I think I can safely say that. I do like 13's story, 13-1's. I do like that story the best overall, pretty easily. It just, see, Final Fantasy 13 didn't try to fuck with time travel and alternate universes and stuff like that. And it was just that much of a better game story-wise for it. And this game brings it up. 13-2 brings it up. Lightning Returns, not really. Not so much. But yeah. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to share that stuff. You know, I'm sure I didn't get me trying to explain the lore and how stuff works in this game is exactly right. So if anybody can clear me up in the comments, that'd be great. I welcome it. But yeah, you know, at the end of the day, Type-0 was a fun time. I think it was a good game. I just think it could have been so much more, and I think it's a shame, really. But yeah, that was Type-0. And yeah, thanks if you watched this Let's Play. Thank you. I hope it was enjoyable. And until I start my next Let's Play. So long.